Dakota College about no time. Got a brand new dude all the way from California. We have Mr. Chad Chapman. Good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning.
Now, first of all, you've been here how long?
This will be my second semester coming up in the fall. I was here for the spring semester when I first started.
Okay, and you moved here in December.
Yep.
From California.
From California.
Hot.
It does get hot there in the summertime, yes, very hot.
And first time with snow.
First time with snow for me, yeah.
Okay.
Everybody tells me it was a pretty mild winter, so we'll see what
definitely
happens.
was, yeah. I don't know what's going to happen this year. I mean, you give me a mild winter, I'm a happy guy because I know what it can be like. but I mean, you're coming from 100-degree temperatures.
Yep.
On a regular basis.
Yeah, about 5-6 months out of the year, you can expect it. Once it hits those 90s, it creeps up to the hundreds, and it stays there for a while. It's a dry heat too. It's not.
Okay.
It doesn't get too humid over there.
Okay, well then we get that here.
Yes.
So yeah, it's going to be all different for you. So you are the biology instructor.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, now tell us about what kind of programs you have there at Dakota College of Botany.
We have several different classes we teach in the realm of biology. I personally, this last semester, I did zoology, botany, general biology part 2, and then this coming up here, we'll be doing ecology, fish and wildlife, all kinds of stuff like that. And a lot of fish and wildlife students will come through here to prepare for a job in that field.
Okay, so the fish and wildlife, the game and fish, obviously huge in this part of the country, this part of the state, obviously too. What drew you to biology?
I've just always been fascinated with how life and organisms work. I particularly was drawn to the world of insects and spiders.
Okay.
And so I did pest control for a long time, and I started building kind of a base of knowledge and collections and things like that. So that's primarily what I focused on in my degrees at Fresno State.
Okay.
So, my dad used to chase me around with different bugs and spiders and scare me and stuff like that. And I was scared of them for the longest time, but then when you get to know them, you actually think, okay, they're not really as bad as I thought they were. They're just kind of scary because they look different. They're creepy,
yeah.
But that really kind of set me on the path towards biology, and I decided in my 20s that's what I wanted to focus on and go into.
Okay. So zoology. Let's talk that. Have you brought like animals into the college? What have you done there?
Yeah, one of the first things I did was notice that we were kind of lacking some live organisms. So I got hooked up with Tasha from Critter Crazy, who she takes care of animals and adopts them out. And so we ended up getting a corn snake, a tarantula, and a musk turtle for our lab.
Okay.
And so we got all of them in there, and plus we have a couple of axolotls too.
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay, they're a type of salamander.
Okay.
They like to stay underwater, and they can, if they're out of the water too long, they have stressors. They can metamorphosize into an adult form, quote unquote. But in their current state, they like to stay in the water right now.
Okay.
But yeah, I liked having those in there because it's something that the students can actually see and observe instead of just looking at pictures and reading about them. It's very supplemental, and we definitely talk about these organisms in zoology in that class.
Okay.
So I think it really helps with that. And then when we have our kids coming in, whether it be the Science Olympiad, the T4, or the water festivals, they love it. They want to go over there asking all kinds of questions. Can we see it? What do they do? And everything like that. So it's very appealing to possible future students. I mean, I couldn't tell you how many of those kids, I'm going to go here now. I want to come to this school, because of the live animals.
It's recruiting at its finest.
Yeah, it's something I think is really going to help.
Okay. Moving forward, going into the next session, the next school year, what do you have planned?
Well, I'm currently working on putting my classes together because the first semester I had to prepare because I hadn't done these classes before.
Sure.
And it's same with 3 out of 4 of these. So I got to get ready for 3 out of the 4 classes. We're doing botany again this semester. So right now I'm preparing, and then we'll just kind of see what this semester brings. So it's going to be easier to tell that kind of stuff once I get a year's cycle behind me and kind of have everything established.
Yeah, so you can go back and see what worked, and then move forward after that.
Exactly. So that the preparation part won't be quite as intense. It's like you said, just finding out what you like, what you don't like, and just switching a few things here and there until you get really keyed in.
If there's some kids out there who are kind of on the fence about coming to Dakota College of Botany, what would you say to those folks to kind of teeter them on this side?
Well, the good thing is that obviously this is a smaller community, and the class sizes are very reasonable. So it's very personable. You get time for questions. You get all the help you could ever possibly need from me, the instructor, and it's a place to really kind of get the details ironed out as far as what you're learning, the material in the class. So that is definitely an advantage in my book. In my past experience, when you have oversized classes, you don't have access to the instructors. Typically, they're just too busy, too overwhelmed. So that is, I think, one of the best advantages that you have coming here.
It's so many people have said that as well. You're not just a name or a number.
Yeah.
You're a personality. You're a person. You get to know the instructor. The instructor gets to know the students. It's wonderful. It's great.
And I always make sure I tell the students that it's not me and you. It's all of us together working to accomplish this goal. So to me, it's just something that you don't get in a lot of bigger places.
That's
and
awesome.
So you're definitely an advantage there for people in this area.
Anything else you'd like to throw out there?
I just want to, I'd like to thank Tasha from Creator Crazy for doing what she does. Very selfless and very helpful for us. It's a good connection that we've made with her and doing that. So, I'd just like to thank her very much and thank DCB for having me here. It's been a pleasure.
Well, thanks you for coming in this morning, too.
Yeah, thanks.
Chad Chapman, everybody. Let's give him a nice laugh it out there. Chad, great to meet you, and we'll get you back again, all right?
Yeah, sounds good.
Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very
Thanks.
much.